the heart of Azuba Kingdom, where honor and tradition ruled above all, lived a king, King Agunaya. With his beautiful queen, Ezenne, they were blessed with a daughter,
Princess Adaobi. To preserve his legacy, King Agunaya struck a royal pact. Princess Adaobi would marry Prince Debem of Amezi, securing the future of his lineage.
But Adaobi's heart belonged elsewhere, to Azuka, a simple farmer who...
The king's warnings thundered through the palace walls, yet Adaobi's heart refused to bow to fear.
Summoned before the throne, Azuka chose respect but not surrender.
My king, I will not disobey you, but my heart cannot deny her.
Love found its way through shadows, even when the palace stood against it.
Until one evening, the king struck. Azuka was taken, locked away in silence, without food, without mercy.
For days, Adaobi starved herself.
My king, release him before we lose our daughter.
But the king refused. And as another king awaited his answer, love and duty stood on the edge of war.
Love was tested, hearts were breaking, yet pride stood taller than mercy in the palace of King Agunaya.
From the distant kingdom of Amezi came a reminder, a promise waiting to be fulfilled.
And so, a decision was made, one that would change destinies forever.
Prepare Adaobi.
But how do you command a heart to forget when it beats for only one?
I would rather die than marry a man I do not love.
A mother's love began to whisper against the king's command, and in the silence of the night, a plan was born.
In the depths of darkness, Azuka clung to life.
Even kings cannot silence a mother's heart. You must leave now. For her sake, live!
Through shadows and silence, freedom found its way.
Dabu, who did this?
As the palace erupts in rage, love escapes into the unknown.
But when a king is betrayed, there is always a price to pay.
When a king is betrayed, the earth itself trembles. Find him. Search every corner of this kingdom.
Across Azuba, the hunt began, not just for a man, but for defiance itself.
And in the silence of her pain, a princess made a choice.
If loving him is a crime, then I choose it.
That night, the kingdom did not just lose a prisoner. Against all odds, love found its way back home.
You came.
But destiny had one final test. You chose him over your kingdom?
I chose love, because a throne without it is empty.
Even the hardest crown rests on a father's heart.
In the end, love did not conquer the kingdom. It changed it.